So this morning we're going to be practicing loving kindness, and there's a traditional way to practice loving kindness, and I'm going to alter it just slightly based on some of the things I'm learning from studying internal family systems. And after sending loving kindness to our difficult person in our life, we're going to practice sending loving kindness to some difficult aspect of our interior life, something that's been a little challenging, or some part of us that's been feeling overwhelmed or burdened with grief, or perhaps criticizing us incessantly, which happens a lot as mothers, guilting us or making us feel badly for not doing this or that enough. So we'll have that opportunity to just explore directing loving kindness not only to ourselves, but also to some part of ourselves. And in internal family systems, this is called establishing a self, capital S self, to part relationship. And it's one of the aspects that is said to be deeply healing. And it's been really wonderful for me to start exploring the overlap between insight, meditation, and mindfulness and internal family systems. So we're going to get to try it today. So begin to go inside, either closing the eyes or casting the eyes downward slightly. And as you begin to make this journey inward, just take a moment to dedicate the benefits of this practice for the good of all beings everywhere, including your children, your family, your community, all living creatures, all beings everywhere. And then just taking a moment to imagine your children seated before you. And just begin to feel that flow of love towards your children. That fluid wave of loving energy from your presence to theirs. Then just begin to imagine that seated before you is you. And see if you can allow that same fluid flow of wave-like loving energy from you to yourself. Shining that loving energy on yourself. Feeling free to say silently in your own mind these words or your own loving kindness phrases if you have your own. May I be well. May I experience ease today. May I feel safe, loved, and connected. And may I relax into the loving light that is all around me always. And then begin to bring to mind and heart, or you can even imagine having them at a conversational distance in front of you, a teacher, a mentor. It could be a teacher from school or a spiritual mentor, someone who's guided you along your path. offering your teacher these words, this loving kindness. Teacher, may you be well. May you experience ease today. May you feel safe, loved, and connected. May you relax into the loving light that is all around you always. And then you can bring your awareness to a benefactor, traditionally your mother or father, someone that you feel appreciation for who raised you. And if there has been any trauma there and it becomes too hard to do that, you could find another person who took care of you and helped to raise you, like another family member perhaps, or a neighbor. Or it could be a time just to bring loving kindness back to yourself. Maybe at a conversational distance before you, or just bring to heart and mind an image of a benefactor. Dear parent, may you be well. May you experience ease. May you feel safe, loved, and connected. May you relax into the loving light that is around you always. And then begin to shift your attention to a loved one. I like to, at this part of the sequence, shift my energy and attention towards my partner. So if you have a partner, you might choose to do that. If not, it could be one of your children. So, loved one, may you be well. May you experience ease today. May you feel safe, loved, and connected. May you relax into the loving light that is around you always. And then you can shift your attention to your children. Maybe once again seeing them sitting before you. And this time we can share the loving kindness wishes with them. Dear children, dear child, may you be well. May you experience ease today. May you feel safe, loved, and connected. May you relax into the loving light that is around you always. And trust in its goodness. And we can expand our community of loving others, of loved ones, to include more family and friends. So kind of a group of loved ones and family and friends. And if we had more time, you could go through some of these individually, but we'll just kind of bring them all together. Loved ones, may you be well. May you experience ease today. May you feel safe, loved, and connected. May you trust in the goodness of the loving light that's around you always, and relax into it more fully. And then begin to shift the attention to a difficult person in your life, someone who you've had some challenges with. It could be someone from your own personal life, or it could be someone who you don't know, whose views are just very different than your own, like a politician. So see what feels better for you today, a personal person or a public figure. And if it becomes too difficult to send loving kindness to this person, it's just an indication that it would be helpful to send some loving kindness to yourself. Perfectly fine. So see if you can imagine this person at a conversational distance seated before you. Or just bring them up in your mind and heart. Difficult person, may you be well. May you experience ease today. May you feel safe, loved, and connected. And may you relax into the loving light that's around you always, and trust in its goodness. And then begin to invite forward a part of you that's been having a hard time inside of you in your inner world. It might be a mama part that's feeling overwhelmed or concerned about her children, or guilty for not doing enough of this or that. Or any other part of you that's hurting, feeling ashamed of herself or criticizing you, wanting to help you be a better person by putting you down, thinking that's a helpful way of helping you be a better person. We all have a part like that somewhere inside of us. So if it's been active recently, feel free to invite that part of you in front of you, at a conversational distance in front of you. And offer, may you be well. May you experience ease today. May you feel safe, loved, and connected. And may you relax into the loving light that's around you always, and trust in its goodness. And begin to expand your awareness to include more and more people, more and more living creatures, even possibly allowing yourself to send this out across all time and space throughout the entire universe. That vast, that wide, that open. May all beings be well. May all beings experience ease. May all beings feel safe, loved, and connected. May all beings relax into the loving light that is around them always, and trust in its goodness. And just take a moment to notice. Just notice any shifts internally, any benefits of this practice, just scanning for benefits. Good. And you can begin to shift the awareness to the breath and begin to deepen the breath. Feeling free to bring the right hand to the belly and the left hand lovingly onto the heart. And exhale, fully pressing the belly in, exiting the air out through the nostrils. Inhale, slowly expanding belly, rib cage, collarbones rise. And exhale, collarbones lower, chest lowers, belly deflates. Inhale slowly, maybe engaging Mula Bandha, root lock, drawing the perineum up and in. A long, slow exhalation, releasing Mula Bandha. And continue at your own pace. You might add in a loving kindness practice with the next in-breath. Simply on the in-breath, may I be well. And on the out-breath, may you be well, this part of you that's maybe needing some of your loving attention. On the in-breath, may I be well, all of me, like light can be a wave or a particle, so we're focusing on the wave of the I, of the self. And on the exhalation, focusing on one part or particle of us, this one part that needs your attention. May you be well, dear one. So on the in-breath, may I be well as a light wave. And on the out-breath, may you be well, sweetie, as a light particle. In the in-breath, we're gathering that loving kindness energy into the self. And on the out-breath, we're directing that loving kindness to one part of us, from self to part. Good. After the next long, slow exhalation, you can return the breath back to normal. And unite the palms together in front of the heart. And just take a moment for a humble bow, bowing the head humbly down to the openness of the compassionate heart. Taking a moment to acknowledge that divine spark of life and light that rests deep within you. Taking a moment of reverence as you honor and celebrate and acknowledge that divine spark of life and light within each of your children. See that light within them and bow to it. And take a moment to acknowledge and to celebrate that divine spark of life and light that rests within all beings everywhere, without exception. That light is there within. Good. Gently rotate the palms up and bring the arms out to the sides, rocking the hips forward, keeping the elbows slightly bent, lifting the head, neck, and chest. Just opening our arms and our heart to that loving light that's around us always. And we're just going to soften our pores like soft soil as the light mist of loving kindness pours down on us like rain. So instead of being hard like a rock and it bounces off, we're just inviting ourselves to soften open, to relax open to the loving light that's around us always, and invite it in with may I be well. May I be well. Take a nice deep breath in, may I be well. And then exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, interlock the thumbs, dive the arms out in front. Fan the elbows out to the sides and up, shoulders up towards the ears. Good. And then you can even cup the palms out in front and offering. May you be well to the part of you that's in need of your loving attention today, that's in need of some loving kindness. So opening the arms back, palms up, thumbs back, rock the hips, lift the head, neck, and chest. Deep breath in, may I be well. And exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, and humble offering, may you be well to the part of you that needs it most. And continue at your own slow breathing pace. You can change the arms and hand position in any way that serves you more than what I'm instructing for. On the in-breath, may I be well. On the out-breath, may you be well to the part of you that's calling out for some of your healing, loving light. Good. And after the next full round, you can pause and just placing the hands on the lap for a moment to integrate. Good. Then you can bring the hands onto the earth out in front, coming onto the hands and knees. The hands can be a little bit further forward than the shoulders, knees under the hips. And just round the back, tuck the chin, tucking the tailbone under. And just bringing some attention to the low back. Bringing some awareness there. Good. And then lift the head, neck, and chest. Swing the buttocks up. Press the hands down and towards the knees here to open the abdomen and heart more fully. And this time, we'll open to the phrase, the loving kindness phrase, may I experience ease. Or may I be easeful. Take a nice deep breath in, may I experience ease. And exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. Press the hands down and forward. May you experience ease, dear part of me. Inhale, lifting head, neck, and chest. May I experience ease. Exhale, round the back. May you experience ease, part of me that's in need of my loving attention today. And continue at your own slow breathing pace. May I experience ease. We're opening to the self, the light wave, and on the exhalation, may you experience ease. We're opening to the light particle, one little part of the light of the self. It's just a part of you. It's not all of you. It's just a part. And it helps to acknowledge that. It's just a part. Good. After the next full round, you can pause, lowering the buttocks towards the heels, forehead towards the earth. Settling inward. Integrating, digesting, scanning for the benefits of the loving kindness practice, and digesting the goodness of them more fully. Invite the low back to relax. It's okay if it doesn't. It's just an invitation, not a demand. Take a deep breath in. May I experience ease, and exhale, may you experience ease, dear part of me. Good. Extend the arms forward, shift the weight into the hands, coming up onto all fours. And then melt the hips forward, lifting head, neck, and chest. Draw the shoulders back and down. And lift the knees up off the earth. If that's too much, you can lower them back down. Perfectly fine. That's a modification for upward dog. That's helpful for many of us, especially if there's any low back tenderness. So here we'll open to the loving kindness phrase. May I feel safe, loved, and connected. So take a deep breath into that. May I feel safe, loved, and connected. And exhale, press back into child's pose. Or if you want something more active, you can lift the hips high, lower the heels down, moving into an upside down V shape for downward dog. And if this is too much, you can always lower down onto your knees or rest in child's pose instead. And then acknowledging that one part of you that's in need of your loving attention today. We're going to be spending some time with it today. So just acknowledging it and sending it this loving kindness prayer. May you feel safe, loved, and connected, dear part of me. May you feel safe. Good. Come forward and up towards upward dog. Inhale here. May I feel safe, loved, and connected. And exhale, press back. May you feel safe, loved, and connected, dear part of me. Inhale, come forward and up. May I feel safe, loved, and connected. And exhale, press back. May you feel safe, loved, and connected, dear part of me. And continue at your own pace. Feeling free to shift the phrasing so it serves you more. Good. After the next full round, you can pause, resting either into child's pose or downward facing dog, just to integrate. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. A long, slow exhalation. And you can bring the arms alongside the legs if you're in child's pose, or walk the feet forward towards the hands if you're in downward dog, and come all the way up to standing. Walking towards the front of the mat, taking those courageous steps forward, standing tall and open. So opening our shoulders. For an external rotation of the shoulders, we can rotate our palms forward, sliding the shoulder blades down onto the back more fully, pressing the feet down into the earth to lift the heart open. And unite the palms together in front of the heart, resting the thumbs on the sternum, acknowledging the transformative power of the heart space, of the compassionate presence rest deep within us. And extend the arms forward, up and back. And take a few deep breaths here. And imagine yourself as an open vessel, drinking in, drinking up the loving kindness that's all around you, like a sea of energy. Just let it fill your cup until it spilleth over. So, yeah, just allowing yourself to be more porous and open. Breathe it in, drink it up. May I be well, may I be well. Take a deep breath in, breathing loving kindness in. And exhale, hinge forward, bowing down to the part of you that's in need of your loving attention today. Deep, humble bow. Lots of reverence for this part of you that's probably been working overtime. That's probably tired. Maybe a little bit lonely inside the internal milieu, the internal community. Doing a great service. It's trying its best to help you and your system. All parts of our system are working their best on our behalf, just like all parts of the body are working their best to protect us. But sometimes parts of our bodies get a little overactive, like an autoimmune disease, trying to fight off foreign bodies and unknowingly end up hurting ourselves. So some of these challenging parts of us are like that. They're doing their very best to work so hard on our behalf, a great service, and are unknowingly hurting us. And what helps most is love, is our loving acknowledgement of them, our appreciation of their good intentions. May you be well, dear part of me that's been working so hard to try to keep me safe, to try to help me be better, or try to help our children be better. May you be well. Bend the knees, fingertips in line with the toes. Step the left foot far back, left knee raised or lowered. Lift the head, neck, and chest. Opening the heart. And just breathing in the loving kindness from the sea of energy that's around you always. Breathe it in, drink it up, let it fill you, let it fill your cup. Take a deep breath in. May I be well. And exhale, right foot back, downward dog. May you be well, dear part of me. And just pause in downward dog. Downward dog is a modification. The traditional pose is plank pose. So in plank, we lower the hips a little bit, keeping the hips just a little bit higher than the heels, so the low back doesn't sag. If that's too intense, you can lower one knee down or both knees down onto all fours. If you want something more active than all fours, but plank doesn't serve you, then go into downward dog. That's the pose I typically demonstrate. So choose the pose that serves you best, bowing down to the part of you that's truly in need of your loving attention today. Often those parts of us that are in need of our loving attention get picked on from the other parts of our internal community. Kind of like a child in the class that's acting out, who truly needs some loving guidance. It's a signal for help, but tends to get picked on by the other children in the class, and maybe even by the teacher. Rilke writes, perhaps everything terrible is, in its deepest essence, something that needs our love. And I have always found this to be true. So see if you can just send some loving kindness to that part of you. May you be well, dear one. May you be well. From here, come forward and up into Cobra or Upward Dog, either moving through Chaturanga if you have a Chaturanga practice, or Ashtanga Pranam. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other, lift the back of the head up. Press the hands down and back towards the feet, helping to open the chest and the heart. Tuck the chin so we're not hyper extending the hypermobile joints in the neck, but allowing for a nice long continuous curve through the neck as we lift. Pardon me. And you can take a nice deep breath in. May I be well. And this time we're going to send loving kindness to all beings. May all beings be well. Deep breath in. May I be well. And exhale, may all beings be well. And on the out breath, you can lower it down a little bit and press the hands down and forward a little bit. Inhale, may I be well. Press hands down and back as we lift. Exhale, hands down and forward. May all beings be well. And continue. And as you send loving kindness to all beings out there, we can also send loving kindness to all beings in here. Good. After the next full round, you can pause. Press the hands down and lift the hips up high, downward facing dog. And Andrew War writes, "Bless my heart and mind that I may be more open to those aspects of myself that I struggle with. May my relationship with them be healed. Bless my heart and mind that I may be more open to those aspects of myself that I struggle with. May my relationship with them be healed." It's all about relationship. Establishing this loving relationship between ourself, capital S self, that's connected to something so much greater than our small self parts. And from that deep, connected place inside of us, capital S self, establishing relationship with those parts of us inside, especially the ones that need our care. Look between the hands, step the left foot forward between the hands, right knee raised or lowered. Lift the head, neck, and chest. Take a few deep breaths. An opportunity to physically open the chest and heart and hips. And as we open the chest and the heart, opening to the loving kindness that's around us, and breathe it in, drink it up. May I be well. May I be well. Good, and you can exhale, step the back foot forward to meet the front foot. And just take a few breaths here as you bow down. Establishing self-to-part relationship with the part of you inside that needs your care today. Honoring it, appreciating it for its service within you, for its good intentions, bowing to it humbly, and letting it know that you care. Sending it loving kindness with, may you be well. May you be well, dear one. Extend the arms forward, lengthening through the low back. Lift the torso up. Press the feet down, lifting the arms up and back. Take a few deep breaths, softening the pores, opening to the light of love that's all around you always. A stronger, more powerful force than fear, opening to the light of love. It's a healing force, it's a healing energy. Take a few deep breaths into it. It's unifying. It's healing. It's integrating. Take a nice deep breath in. May I be well. And exhale, palms to the heart. Beautiful. Just pause for a moment, closing the eyes, integrating. Exhale fully. Inhale the arms forward, up and back. May I be well. Exhale, bow down. May you be well, dear part of me. Inhale, right foot back. May I be well. Exhale, left foot back. May you be well, dear one within me. Inhale, come forward and up. May I be well. Exhale, downward dog. May you be well, dear one within me. Inhale, right foot forward. May I be well. Exhale, left foot forward. May you be well, dear one within me. Inhale, arms forward, up and back. May I be well. And exhale, palms to the heart. Inhale the arms forward, up and back. May I experience ease. And exhale, bow down. May you experience ease, dear one within me. Inhale, left foot back. May I experience ease. And exhale, right foot back. May you experience ease, dear one. Inhale, come forward and up. May I experience ease. And exhale, downward dog. May you experience ease, dear one. Inhale, left foot forward. May I experience ease. And exhale, right foot forward. May you experience ease, dear one. Inhale, arms forward, up and back. May I experience ease. And exhale, palms to the heart. Inhale, arms forward, up and back. May I feel safe, loved, and connected. And exhale, bow down. May you feel safe, loved, and connected, dear one within me. Inhale, right foot back. May I feel safe, loved, and connected. And exhale, left foot back. May you feel safe, loved, and connected, dear one. Inhale, come forward and up. May I feel safe, loved, and connected. And exhale, downward dog. May you feel safe, loved, and connected, dear one. Inhale, right foot forward. May I feel safe, loved, and connected. And exhale, left foot forward. May you feel safe, loved, and connected, dear one. Inhale, arms forward, up and back. May I feel safe, loved, and connected. And exhale, palms to the heart. And pause here for a few breaths to integrate. Just noticing. Just noticing. Good, and continuing with some variations. Exhale fully. Inhale, arms forward, up and back. May I be well. And exhale, bow down. May all beings be well this time. And pause here. And bring the hands to the shins, straighten the arms, lifting the torso up halfway. You can rock the tops of the hips forward towards the thighs, swinging the tip of the tailbone back and up. chest and heart lifting, so it's a little mini back bend, even though we're hinging forward from the hips. So it's also a little bit of a hamstring stretch at the same time as we're giving the back a little back bend. The heart is opening. We can imagine a collective pool of loving kindness that we're in a circle around together as parents, as mothers. And we're just drinking in from this fresh pool of loving kindness. Take a deep breath in, may I be well. And exhale, bow down, may all beings be well. And just bowing down, you can slide the hands down the calves or the ankles to the heels, or the toes. Relaxing the head and neck. Leaning into the toes slightly. So moving between those two positions, hands to the shins, straighten the arms, lift head, neck, and chest, open heart, may I be well. And exhale, bow down, may all beings be well, within me and throughout the entire universe. Inhale, hands to shins, may I be well. And exhale, bow down, may all beings be well. And continue at your own slow breathing pace, nice and slowly. Good. After the next full round, you can pause. Yeah, great. And then bring the fingertips in line with the toes. You can step the left foot far back. Good. And then from here, in lunge pose, we're going to lift the left knee, lower the left heel to the right slightly. Walk the right foot out to the right a little bit so the feet are on railroad tracks. Bring the hands to the hips, lift the torso up into a modified warrior one pose. Left hip pressing forward. You can have this be more gentle by stepping the back foot forward a little bit. You can have this be more active by sliding the back foot back and inviting the front thigh to become more parallel to the floor. I'm going to take a more moderate position. See what feels best for you. And then we're going to lift the arms up, pressing the left hip forward, left pinky toe back and down. Rotate the right thigh, or kind of spiral the right thigh out. Both thighs spiral outward. Make sure you can see your right big toe. So we're setting up the roots and the foundation so we can blossom open more fully through the heart space. Our roots must first deepen before we can blossom open through the heart, or we'll topple over. So ground, root, find that stability. Then we can open through the heart. And we're opening to this self energy, this wave, this light wave, this wave of loving light. And in this model, the energy of self, capital S self, is compassionate, it's calm. Calm is part of that grounded stability. It's calm, it's rooted, it's grounded. There's a clarity to it. There's a confidence in it. It's also creative, and it's deeply connected. It connects. So take a nice deep breath in. May I be well. Breathing into that self energy, and exhale, straighten the front leg, hinge forward from the hips, and fan the arms out to the sides like you're flying. Bowing down over the right foot, melting the belly over the thigh. And just shining that loving light in all directions. May all beings be well, inside and out. Bend the right knee, lift the arms up. May I be well. Inviting loving kindness into yourself. And exhale, hinge forward, bow down. May all beings be well. And continue a few times. And you can even play with the energy around you, like you're moving through water. playing with this infinite sea of energy, moving your arms, kind of inviting that loving kindness in, showering yourself with it. The in-breath, may I be well. On the out-breath, may all beings be well. It's okay if you don't feel called to be creative with the hands. Just an invitation, not a demand. You might find more solace in the structure right now, in the structure of the traditional pose. After the next exhalation, you can pause, bowing down over the right leg. And then we're going to move into a balance pose. It's a challenging balance pose, so just see what happens. We're going to ground into the right foot and lift the left foot up, either a little bit or a lot. Just sending yourself loving kindness messages. May I be well, whatever happens in this pose, however this pose unfolds, may I be well. And you might bring one hand, maybe the right hand to the calf. Some of you might experiment with bringing both hands to the calf. It's challenging, so you can always lower the left hand back down. Eventually bring both hands down, lower the left foot down, and rest back into lunge position. Just take a moment to bow the head and integrate. It's all about relationships. May we come from the deepest parts of ourself, and from that place establish loving relationships with all parts of ourself. Lift the head, neck, and chest. Take a deep breath in to that intention. And exhale, right foot back, downward dog or plank pose. Inhale, come forward and up into cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Pause in lunge position. Lift the head, neck, and chest. Opening the heart. I'm going to lift the right knee, lower the right heel down. Maybe walk the left foot out to the left a little bit so the feet are on railroad tracks. Bring the hands to the hips to lift the hips up, and then we're going to ground. We're going to root, we're going to center. So you can press the right hip forward. You could walk the right foot forward or back accordingly. We're going to spiral the inner thighs outward. Make sure we can see the left big toe. And then we're going to lift the arms up and just take a moment to open to that self-energy that in this model is said to be a part of all of us. It's an inherent part of us. None of us without it. And this capital S self is also said to be untouched by whatever happens to us in our life. It can't be damaged. It carries deep healing energy and wisdom within it. So just take a moment to stand tall and open in honor of your capital S self. Take a deep breath in. May I be well. And exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Fan the arms out to the sides, bowing down to the part of you that needs your loving attention. May you be well. May you be well, dear one. Bend the left knee, lift the arms up. May I be well. Breathing into self. And exhale, bow down. May you be well, my dear one. Continue. You can either move the arms organically, expressively, or you can move the arms more traditionally, rhythmically. See what serves you better. May I be well on the in-breath. May you be well to the part that needs your loving attention today on the out-breath. Establishing self to part relationship. Good. And after the next full round, you can pause, folding forward over the left thigh, and bringing the hands to the floor. And you can bend the left knee and slide the right foot back. Actually, we're going to pause. I almost forgot our balance. So we're going to explore the challenging balance pose and see if we can stay in loving relationship with ourselves even when we're going through something really hard. That might not go so well. So ground into the left foot, step the right foot forward, and then up. Lifting the right leg up as high as you comfortably can. Some of you will keep both hands on the floor. Some of you will bring the left hand to the calf, and some of you might experiment with both hands to the calf. If you're on carpet, this will be very difficult. And even if you're not on carpet, it will be challenging. So be gentle with yourself. Take a nice deep breath in, maybe lifting the right leg a little higher. And exhale, lower the right foot down, hands firmly down, lifting head, neck, and chest, and then bow the head humbly. Integrating. Another loving kindness phrase that speaks to the relationship with ourselves and the parts of ourselves is, as I go through things that are hard, may I be soft. When things are hard, may I be soft. May I be soft when things are hard. Lift the head, neck, and chest. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, step the back foot forward to meet the front foot, bowing down. Inhale, arms forward, up and back. May I be well. And exhale, palms to the heart. May all beings be well. Pause here, standing tall. Compassionately witnessing. Integrating. And you can gently release the arms, softly open the eyes. We'll come down onto our knees, curling the toes under, lifting the buttocks away from the heels, bringing the hands onto the low back, palms on the low back with fingertips down, squeeze elbows towards each other, squeeze shoulder blades towards each other, press the pubic bone forward, maybe engage the gluteal muscles to protect the health of the low back as we lift the chest up and back for Ustrasana, camel pose. Some of you will stay here, some of you might bring the hands onto the heels. Please don't force that. If it's too much, which it will probably be too much for most of us, just put your hands back onto the low back for some loving support. Just take a few deep breaths and taste the spaciousness of your open heart. Close the eyes. Just feel how the sky is a mirror for the vastness of your heart. This compassionate presence that can't be overwhelmed by what it sees or touches. This compassionate energy of capital S self that can touch all things with its loving care. Take Take a nice deep breath into that spaciousness of heart. And exhale, bring the hands onto the earth out in front of you, maybe walking the heels back a little bit. And just rounding the back, tucking the chin. On the in-breath, lifting head, neck, and chest. May I experience ease. On the out-breath, rounding the back. May all beings experience ease. On the in-breath, lifting head, neck, and chest. May I experience ease. On the out-breath, may all beings experience ease. And continue a few more rounds. And after the next full round, you can lower the buttocks towards the heels, forehead towards the earth. And just soften. May I be soft when I go through hard things. When things are hard, may I be soft and gentle with myself. Just resting here for a few breaths. I'll offer you these words by Bapuji, a contemporary Indian mystic, who writes, "My beloved child, break your heart no longer. Each time you judge yourself, you break your own heart. You stop feeding on the love which is the wellspring of your vitality. The time has come, your time to live, to celebrate, and to see the goodness that you are. Let no one, no thing, no idea or belief or ideal obstruct you. If one comes, even in the name of quote-unquote truth, forgive it for its unknowing. Do not fight. Just let go and breathe into the goodness that you are." We can forgive the critic, the internal shaming voices, for their unknowing. We can appreciate them for their good intentions. They are trying their best to help in the only ways they know how to help. And we can acknowledge that they're just a part of us that are misinformed. And we don't have to believe what they're saying. And we can surround them in love. A love that is greater and deeper and more powerful than any words they say. Dear one inside me that's been hurting, may you be well. May you experience ease. May you feel safe, loved, and connected. May you relax into the loving light that's around you always and trust in its goodness. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale slowly. And you can bring the arms alongside the legs. Slowly lift the torso up, soft face, soft eyes. And just bring the legs out in front. I'm going to bend the knees a little bit out to the sides. And bring the hands onto the earth back behind us. It's like a little mini back bend before our forward bend again. So rock the hips forward. Bend the knees out to the sides a little bit. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Lift the chest and the heart. Hands onto the earth slightly behind us. Bending the elbows a little bit so we can go into a little back bend. Inhale here. And then exhale, slide the hands along the thighs, rotate the big toes towards each other. Hinge forward from the hips slowly, pacing ourselves. So there's nowhere we need to get to, nothing we need to accomplish. We're just exploring ourselves and our sensations as we relax more fully into this forward bend. And just taking a few deep breaths. And if you're enjoying the structure of the loving kindness practice, on the in-breath, may I be well. And on the out-breath, may you be well, dear one within me, that's in need of loving attention today. May I be well on the in-breath. May you be well on the out-breath. Good. And exhale fully. Inhale, lift the torso up, lift the arms up. And just take a few moments to open to that support from higher self, higher power, nature, any religious figures, spiritual figures, animal guides, ancestors that are benevolent, care deeply about you. Just call on them for support. Call out for support with deepening this experience of loving kindness for yourself and all parts of you. Take a nice deep breath into that support. And then exhale, lean back a little bit and reach out to each other. Open your arms wide to each other and just shine some support on one another. That each of you may experience a more loving relationship with more and more parts of yourself. Yeah, beautiful. And then we can slowly begin to roll the body down, receiving those well wishes from one another, hugging the knees into the chest. And as we receive, we can receive those wishes that we establish a more loving relationship with ourselves, more and more parts of ourselves, and we can also extend that wish to our children. That through us they may learn the power of establishing loving relationships with more and more parts of ourselves, that they may learn this and come to know it one day. And from here, moving into our flowing twist, you can bring the arms out to the sides. Inhale here, exhale, knees to the right, head rolls heavy on the floor to the left. Inhale, knees to the chest. And exhale, knees to left, head rolls heavy on the floor to the right. And continue at your own slow breathing pace. On the in-breath, may I feel safe, loved, and connected. And on the out-breath, may all beings feel safe, loved, and connected. all beings within me and beyond me, throughout the entire universe. Good. After the next full round, you can pause. You can recline on the back, or you can swing the legs up the wall for the final relaxation practice, your choice. You can feel free to cover yourself with a blanket. You can roll up a blanket under the knees or put a pillow under the legs. See what serves you. Pardon. We're going to use 2 deep breaths to actively relax the body. First, by tensing the body, because we tend to have chronic tension in our muscles. They're neither fully relaxed nor fully engaged. So we engage them more completely to relax them more deeply. Let's take a nice deep breath in, scrunch up the face, make fists with the hands, point the toes, lift the arms and legs slightly. Good. Take a nice deep breath in, open the mouth, stick out the tongue, stretching the jaw, open the eyes, play fingers, stretch toes. Good. Close the eyes, close the mouth. And invite the body, allow the entire body to be deeply, deeply relaxed. And begin to visualize or sense or even feel a beautiful light, a loving light surrounding the body in all directions. Beautiful, warm, healing light. Bring the awareness to the light that rests near the soles of the feet and invite this light into the feet, feeling the ankles relax. Calves and shins are softened and soothed. And this light moves up into the knees, creating warmth and space there. Invite this light up into the upper legs, pouring into the hips, pouring into the reproductive organs, harmonizing, balancing them. This loving light shines into the digestive organs, cleansing and purifying them. This beautiful light shines into the chest, pouring into the heart. Visualize the radiant glow of loving kindness radiating from the heart in all directions, radiating out in all directions, including towards your own dear self. And bring the awareness to the light that rests in the hands, bathing them in warmth. And invite this light into the hands, feeling the fingers and wrists relax. The forearms, the elbows, and the upper arms grow heavy and warm. And this light shines into the shoulders. Feel the shoulders relaxing. Warm light moves into the neck, softening and soothing the neck muscles. And bring the awareness to the light that rests near the very base of the spine. And invite this light, this loving light up the spine, vertebra by vertebra, part by part. Feel the entire body, the entire back growing warm and relaxed and healed by this light. This light moves freely up the back and spine, moving into the neck and throat. The lips are warmed. The cheeks and the cheekbones relax, and the jaw. The jaw is completely relaxed. Ears, nose, and eyes are all filled with this loving light. The eyelids soften, grow heavy. Center of the forehead and eyebrows relax. The center of the forehead relaxes deeply. The sides of the head, the back of the head, and the crown of the head are all filled with light. And the entire body, the entire being is filled with and emanating the most beautiful, warm, healing light. Just be a witness to this light that's in you, this loving light that's around you, this loving light that is with you always. Very gently invite the awareness back to the breath. And take a deep, rich breath in and slowly exhale. Gently bring awareness back to the physical body, gently reawakening the physical self. Eventually rolling all the way over onto the side and just pausing in a curled up fetal position for a moment's rest. Just take a moment to practice lovingly beholding yourself. And press the hands into the earth, lifting the body up to seated, soft face, relaxed eyes, closing the eyes, checking the posture. Bringing the hands to the heart. And I'll leave you with these words once again by Andrew War. Bless my heart and mind that I may be more open to those aspects of myself that I struggle with. May my relationship with them be healed. And let's apply this to our partners. Bless my heart and mind that I may be more open to those aspects of my partner that I struggle with. May my relationship with them be healed. And we'll apply that to our children. Bless my heart and mind that I may be more open to those aspects of my children that I struggle with. May my relationship with them be healed. In honor of weaving this practice of loving kindness into our daily life, we offer for ourselves and each other and all beings everywhere. A deep, humble bow and namaste. Namaste. Lovely to be with you all this morning. Feel free to take a little tea break, get a nice cozy blanket, and we'll come back around 10:27, 10:28.